Alright, so this story's been sitting in my mental drafts for a while now. I've hinted at it before, but this is the story. Not just one thing. It's like three back-to-back disasters stitched together, all starting with me accidentally bringing weed into school in the dumbest way possible. Let's rewind to 10th grade. First month in, I was still trying to figure out my schedule. Who to sit with at lunch, where the bathrooms weren't weird, regular school adjustment stuff. Anyways, things were chill. I wasn't exactly student of the year or anything. Missed a few classes, turned in assignments late, but I was surviving. And the story kicks off at the end of a pretty average day. Last period was study hall, and our teacher basically treated it like nap time. I'm at the back of the room, headphones in, zoning out, and the guy next to me, Jacob, tapped my shoulder. Now, I don't really know Jacob like that. We never talked, but I pulled my earbud out, and he's like, "Yo, you know Alex?" I'm like, "Yeah, why?" He goes, "That's my guy. I've known him since second grade. You smoke?" And I'm thinking, smoke what? But I say, what do you mean? He leans in and goes, "Weed." I'm like, "Yeah, I do," which, for legal reasons, was not a great thing to admit in school. Whatever. Jacob lights up. Sick. Me and Alex are matching after school. Come through. His parents don't get home till 9. Now, when he says match, if you don't know, means everyone throws in their own stash and smokes together. Real teamwork energy. Only problem, I had nothing to match with. No plug, no cash, nothing. But he's like, "No, we got you. Just bring like $20, we'll front you some." So I'm thinking, bad idea? Yes. Am I still going? Also yes. After school, I head home, shower, change, and bike over to Alex's. When I pull up, he's already there with Jacob. I hand over the $20, he tosses me a little baggie, and we're off to the races. Couple hits in, I ask Jacob, "How long you been at this school?" Dude says, "It's my first year. I was in private school." That explained why I'd never seen him before. Still weird that Alex never mentioned him, considering Alex and I have been friends for years, but whatever. We smoke, eat some pizza rolls, and I end up asking if I can buy a little more to take home. Alex is like, "Another $20? That was literally my last $20. I was supposed to use it for food, but instead I bought the thing that makes you want food. Genius. Anyways, I stash extra weed and ride home before my mom gets back. I had about 30 minutes to spare, so I hid it in my secret spot, which, looking back, was one of the dumbest hiding spots ever. So, here's the genius move. I used to pop out the bottom of my deodorant stick to stash weed under there. Then, I just put the deodorant back on top. Seemed smart at the time, until I realized later that, yeah, some of my weed literally smelled like Old Spice. Anyways, I'm home, I'm safe, no issues. Next morning hits, 6 a.m., I'm up, showered, and getting ready for school. I've got gym class that day. Still warm out, so I toss my deodorant stick in my bag, not even thinking. Yeah, I brought the weed to school again, in my fucking deodorant stick. Didn't even register at first. I get halfway through the bus ride, digging through my bag to find my charger, and I see his deodorant, and I freeze. I'm sitting there like, no way. But sure enough, I brought the extra stick with the extra baggie of weed sitting right in the bottom of it. Now, I start freaking out internally, but I'm telling myself it's fine. It's double bagged, it doesn't smell. Looks like a regular stick of deodorant, no one's gonna know. I just keep it in my bag all morning. Don't touch it until after gym. Gym rolls around. It's hot. We're outside running the track. I'm sweating like hell. So after class, I hit the locker room, pull out the deodorant, and start using it. This kid, Josh, asked, "Yo, can I borrow your deodorant? I forgot mine." I'm standing there like, fuck. Like, on one hand, gross. I hate sharing deodorant. And on the other hand, there's weed in there. But he's bugging me for it and being all casual, so eventually I give in and hand it to him. And what does this man do? He starts cracking into the bottom of it like he's trying to launch the stick into orbit. I'm like, "Bro, chill, you're gonna push it too far." He ignores me, keeps twisting. Deodorant's halfway to the moon. And then, plop. The stick falls out, and right behind it, a bag of weed. Right there, in the locker room floor, in front of half the gym class. I lunge down, grab it, jam it in my pocket, but it's too late. People saw. My friends, they didn't care, but one guy, Brendan, if you knew Brendan, you already knew. The kid's a professional snitch. If there's a rule, he'll enforce it. Probably has the Hall Pass tracker app on his phone. I could see it on his face. He was gonna tell. I went up to him and straight up pleaded, "Yo, Brendan, please don't tell. I'll get wrecked. Just let this slide." He stares at me, stone-faced. "I won't tell," he says. I go, "Swear on your mum." He says, "Nah, that's stupid." I knew right then I was screwed, and I was right. So yeah, Brendan gives me that deadpan, "I won't tell" nonsense, walks out of the locker room like he's on a mission, and I'm just standing here like, yep, Unclosed. Even my friend, Josh, looks at me and goes, "Yeah, bro, that dude's definitely snitching." Josh, being a real one, steps up and goes, "Give it to me, I'll hide it for you. They're gonna search you." I'm like, "You sure, man?" He goes, "It's my fault it fell out, I got you." So I handed over, tiny baggie, double wrap still intact. He shoved it in his shoe like we're doing prison handoff, daps me up and disappears before the bell rings. I head to my next class and just wait. I'm sitting there for like 20 minutes thinking, maybe, just maybe, Brendan changed his mind. And then it happened. "Grant, please come to the main office." I just mutter under my breath, "Here we go." I walk up to the office, heart pounding, trying to play it cool. I walk in and the principal's there, school cops there, and they both sit with me with that, "We're not mad," just disappointed look. Principal's like, "Hey Grant, how's your day going?" "Oh, got exposed in the locker room, handed off my weed like it's Breaking Bad, and I'm about to lie to authority figures. It's been a pretty solid Tuesday." But out loud I just say, "Pretty good, you?" She smiles, "Good, good. So, you know why you're here?" I go, "I have no idea," and that being a full lie, I knew exactly why I was there. She says, "We received a report from a student that you had marijuana in the locker room. Now, I've got two choices. Tell the truth or take the full L. Lie and hope the fact that Josh has the weed, meaning they'll find nothing. And guess which one I picked?" I'm like, "Nope, I don't have anything on me." She goes, "Would you be okay with us searching your things?" I go, "Yeah, go ahead." So the school cop grabs my bag and starts violating it, dumping everything on the table, rummages through my pencil case like there's a Glock in there, checking my books, my binder, everything. Then he picks up my deodorant. Now I'm sweating again. He pops off the cap, starts twisting it up, and sniffs the inside of the container. Man looked me dead in the eyes and is like, "I know." He said he smelled it. There's just enough of a scent lingering to make him suspicious, but of course he finds nothing. Josh still has it. Cop looks over and goes, "He's clear. I smelled something, but nothing in the bag." Principal asks one more time, "Are you sure you didn't have anything?" I double down. "Nope." They let me go. At this point, I'm walking back to class like I just got acquitted on murder charges. I sit down, trying to act like nothing happened. One girl next to me whispers, "Where were you?" I go, "Got searched. Someone said I had weed." She goes, "Did you?" I'm like, "Nah." She rolls her eyes. "Weed rots your brain. You probably already failed this class." I'm like, "I don't even know you like that. And you've been scrolling on your phone all period. Your brain's rotting too, just from Instagram." Bell rings. I'm out of there. Lunchtime. I link back with Josh and the boys. Sit down at the table and Josh goes, "You good?" I nod. They didn't find anything. He leans in and goes, "Good, I've still got it." The man still had it in his shoe. MVP behavior. But while we're eating, I look up and across the room I see Brendan just staring at me. As soon as we lock eyes, he looks away. Sketch. So I get up and walk over to his table and ask him to come talk. We walk over to the vending machines and I go, "Hey man, I just want to ask, did you tell the principal?" He's like, "No, I didn't." I stare at him for a second. "Dude, you're a terrible liar." He wouldn't even make eye contact. I'm like, "Look, I'm not gonna fight you, I just want the truth." He finally breaks. "Fine," I told. I'm like, "What do you get out of it? There's no reward system for snitching." And Brendan, this guy, has the nerve to go, "I just want to do the right thing." I'm standing there holding back every insult in the book. Teacher's pet, suck up, hall monitor energy, but I don't say anything. I told him I just wouldn't react if he told the truth, so I nod and say, "Thanks for being honest." As I walk back to the table, Josh is like, "Was it him?" I go, "Of course, Brendan's an arc." Josh goes, "You gonna do anything?" I just shake my head. "Nah, I'm good." But trust me, I was not good. End of the day, final class, I'm watching the clock like it owes me money. And finally, the bell rings. I'm free. I walk out, head toward the back of the school, and link up with Josh for the weed handoff. And then I hear behind me, "Yo, Austin." I turn around. It's Brendan. He goes, "Hey, my bad for telling on you earlier." I say, "It's whatever. You did what you felt like you had to do." Then he asks, "So, where'd you hide the weed?" "Excuse me?" I laugh. "Dude, I appreciate the apology, but there's no way I'm telling you that." He goes, "Come on, I won't say anything." I go, "Brendan, go away." He eventually walks off and I do the handoff with Josh. I get on the bus thinking, okay, I made it through the day, crisis over. Next morning, Friday, I'm feeling good. No weed in my bag, no deodorant stick set up, no problems. until 30 minutes into first period. Can Grant please come to the office? I freeze. I walk in and it's deja vu. Principal, cop, same faces, same vibes, same look of disappointment. I sit down and she goes, "So, someone played this recording yesterday." I'm like, "Huh?" She pulls out her phone and hits play. It's me saying to Brendan, "If I tell you where the weed is, you'll just go snitch again." He recorded me. This dude was literally wearing a wire. At that moment, I was convinced Brendan's either a Fed or applying to be one. Principal goes, "So, you lied to us yesterday." I go, "Did I?" She was not amused. Then, searching me again, they search my locker this time too. Find nothing, and still, they call my mom. Principal basically tells her, "We didn't find anything, but your kid's definitely on some shit, and you should go ground him." And guess what? I got grounded for a month. No phone, no Xbox, no outside, just four walls and regret. And honestly, I deserved it. I was reckless and I brought weed to school in a deodorant stick, trusted someone I knew was a snitch, and got caught on tape like an idiot. But still, Brendan? To this day, I'm convinced he works for the FBI, or dreams of it at least. Moral of the story, don't bring weed to school, don't stash in your toiletries, and never, ever trust a guy named Brendan. If you enjoyed this chaos, drop a like and sub to the channel, and let me know in the comments if you've ever met up with someone who is a snitch or with spy at levels of dedication. Catch you in the next one.